Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Лигер и Honkai Star Rail. Продолжаем сюжетку. И да, сразу скажу, что вчера должен быть еще был бы стрим по Genshin Impact, но я так его и не провел. Ну, по двум причинам. Во-первых, мне просто было не до стрима, это раз. И во-вторых, мне тупо не хотелось проходить этот карточный челлендж. То, что, мне достаточно было хватило того, что я прошел карточный ивент, но проходить, пытаться, там что-то там проходить эти усложнения и все такое, не знаю, мне как-то перехотелось все это делать, поэтому просто предпочел не проводить стрим по этому карточному челленджу, поэтому так вот. Поэтому и стрима тупо и не было. Ну, в общем говоря, как-то так. Собственно говоря, продолжаем Honkai Star Rail. Собственно говоря, я, если еще не докачался, опять-таки до продолжения сюжета, поэтому буду все делать именно на стриме. То есть, вот видите, у меня сколько тут заданий навалило. Я думаю, за все эти задания по-любому уже наберем достаточно опыта. Тем более у нас вот еще сколько заданий имеется. Нам уже 24-й нужен. На как минимум всего 2 уровня надо. В общем говоря, начинаем. Что недавно только зашел в игру, поэтому у меня тут еще ежедневка осталась. Так, давай сгоняем. Так, у нас еще мужичок был с сундуком. Чё ты роешься в чужих вещах? А чё ты вещи в сундуке ложишь? Тут любой дурак бы подумал бы, что кто-то тут там сундук оставил. Средства. Так, что это деду надо? Да как-то похер. Че это надо? Просто проскипывать все эти диалоги. Так. Смотрите, с синими волосами. Так, у нас там еще какая-то хрень есть. Пузырь памяти. Снуться. Да, конечно, хреново, что у нас еще закончился баннер. Как закончился? У нас тут сначала вышел новый патч в Honkai Star Rail 1.1. О, здесь пузыри памяти забрал, нормально. Вышел у нас новый патч, вышла Silverwolf, долгожданная, которую я на нее таки отчаянно таки копил. И при этом я ее выбил. Я вам даже больше скажу. Я не просто выбил Silverwolf, я еще и на нее конус выбил. Причем с 1/10, вы понимаете? Я и выбил Silverwolf, и что она мне упала вообще с 50-й крутки. Так я еще и конус на нее выпал. Вы знаете, как я охуел, блядь? Мне никогда еще так нахуй не везло, блядь, как в Honkai. Считай, в полном составе собрал Silverwolf. Но это, если что, я сделал именно на Азии, не на Европе, если кто подумал. Поскольку я больше все свои вложения вкладываюсь именно на Азию, а на Европе я лишь прохожу сюжет. Поэтому я не особо уделяю время этому серверу. Только для прохождения. Здесь я вообще по факту хотел выбить этого генерала, но он, к сожалению, не пролетел мне. Поэтому говоря, будем ждать гробовщика. Поэтому что, будет повод поднакопить еще пропусков, тем более их 14 штук, тем более нам еще и раздают там их каждый день. Главное только в игру не забывать заходить. Идите нахер, блять, заебали звонить, блять, пидорюги, блять. Звонят тут нахуй рекламу предлагают, блять. Шлепки тупые, блять. Так, извиняюсь за негатив. Да по-любому каждого раздражает, когда вам звонят тогда, когда не надо. Особенно незнакомые номера. Так. Давай начнем все с космической станции Герты. Давай сначала начнем с обычными. Так. Тайная вселенная, поговорить с Гертой. Мне кажется, надо попросить нас пройти какую-то виртуальную вселенную. Кстати говоря, тут еще был у нас ивент Silverwolf, но я его уже проскипал, поэтому на стриме, к сожалению, мы его не пройдем. Увы. Так, что тебе надо? Так. Ну да, вот все. Тайный мир, все такое. Награды. Короче, потенциальная бездна. Вообще тут в Honkai, я бы сказал, тут две бездны. Одна это зеркальный мир памяти, вот этим зеркалом, который там присутствует. А второй это как раз таки виртуальный мир. Ибо эти два контента достаточно тяжелые. Так, ну давай доберем кого там надо. Берем тебя. Тебя возьмем. Тебя и... Ну и давай Натаху в качестве хила. Ну короче, что, проходим первый мир. Проходим, считай, виртуальную бездну. Да, спасибо за оповещение. Так, я лучше фрагменты возьму. Ты вообще, считай, их лучше их брать. Сначала накопить лучше уж. Так. Вот так, отлично. Так. Ага. Так. Ну да, тут за любое, что мы там не взяли, получим бонус. Так. Ну давай. То, что по центру возьмем. Так.
Time for some swordplay.
Sounds like more business.
Let's make it quick. What about this?
Так. Давай. Так, ну тут ветром будет выгоднее ударить.
Simple Koski always defeat.
Так. Так, зона элиты. Ну, сейчас
I
будет
don't
босс.
know. This one looks kinda tough.
Интересно, двойной баф наложится? Хотя мне кажется, что нет. Не, наложится только
A
один.
strong adversary. Help me
What are
improve.
you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Bladed flight. Swords descend.
More business, eh?
Так. Ну, давай сохранение возьмем. Так, зона отдыха. Да нас по факту даже не ранили. Так, экран загрузчика. Ласту можно взять, хоть она и не прокачанная. Так. Усиление. Так. Ну, нам примерно только на парочку хватит. Погнали. Окей.
We're just having fun.
This is our batter up.
Так-то. Так. Давай. Хотя можно было и крипы взять. Так. Чуточку потише
So,
сделаю.
how many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
This is our chance. How about this?
Так. Ну, тут выгоднее дамагом ударить.
Time for some swordplay! Ha!
Sampo Koski always takes try this on for size.
You're in bad shape.
Just a scratch.
Так. Давай.
Keep at it.
Так. Ну, допустим, случайное подставление. Давай. Давай. Так. Да из загрузчика нам по факту никто и не нужен. Так, консиление. Ну и все, по сути. Одно усиление. Так. Ну, в целом можно и без аста обойтись. Я считаю, в принципе. Хотя что, у них 16 уровень, у нас примерно какой? По-моему, 30. А, у нас вообще 40. Не, мы вообще их на изи порвем. Поэтому, ну, в целом можно взять асту. Вместо Натахи. Лишь бы только об этом не пожалеть. Так. Начнем. Хотя можно было усиление накинуть.
Help me improve! Strike with heart! Swords descend! Who invited you? Oh, let's see.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Rules are made to be broken.
How many can you block? Blade in flight!
We're just having fun.
Let's go.
О, готово. Второй мир. Да, и чем дальше, тем сложнее. Да. Спасибо, Кэп. Так. Так, больше пока ничего. Вот нас то я там до хера наград забрал. Так, 7 пропусков. Так. 22. Пойти в эту вселенную. Уже 8 пропусков. Далеко пойдем таки. О, уже 23. Так. Так, что за СМС? А, понял. Хорошо это. Это про летающих чудиков, которые на станции разлетались. И типа их нужно находить. Такой себе, честно говоря, квест. Так. Войдите в мир 2 виртуальной вселенной. Так. Насчет второго мира я не знаю. Давай хотя бы посмотрим, что у нас вообще по реликвиям. Я тут, конечно, немножко так пораскачал, но все равно. Так, это вообще квантовый арт, но он нам не нужен. Да у нас, по сути, только один фиолетовый. Я не вижу смысла прокачивать синий. Чего у него синий? А, это на Атахе. Ладно. Потому что я все фиолетовые встаю именно на ГГ. Ладно, так, Ярила, космическая станция. Ну, давай вот это пройдем. Спросите, зачем нам скала? Давай. Спросим.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Еще по нефриту. Ну, по нефриту еще пока копить и копить.
Finally, you're here. This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's disappeared.
Какая досада. Хотя мы недавно с ним разговаривали в ивенте, и он тут был.
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened. Of course, I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look at his last work objectives entry. Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange. I knew it. You think so too, right? I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans. I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help. Oh, I have a secret weapon. Say hello to Peppy. Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down. Peppy can't go alone. What if he gets lost too? And I can't go with him. If people see me, the acting lead researcher, searching for Arlen, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together! Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Неожиданный поворот, окей. Цель за Пеппи. Так он тут стоит. А, теперь пошел. Так, мы немножко другое начали проходить. Так. Ладно, начнем тогда с этого.
That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Look at all his fans. Need I say more? Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest. Huh, it's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
Давай.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me!
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. How are you? I'm a bit busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later. Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's Life Wiki! This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords!
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlen recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret. Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer. But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult. You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more. No more.
His words match Arlen's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it? What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlen. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
You dare to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher asked to... No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me. Why not threaten to kill me while you're at it? I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlen.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It makes me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript? They recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote. I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up. This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlen's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
He looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
Так, ну все, зацеки получи от этих дебилов, спей ДНС власти.
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial? Yeah, I guess that's our starting point. Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlen? So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence. Ugh, even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently. Huh. Is this an audio transcript?
Очень много текста, хотя не так много. Но все на паузе может прочесть.
This handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlen's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. It does sound like Capote. So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlen sees me. I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Так, где твой пес? Уже здесь. Говорю, ладно, не надо, нельзя его отпускать, а в итоге отпустили.
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
Так, бумаженька.
Rules are made to be broken!
A one-time and ha!
Sounds like more business. How about this?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What are you doing here?
Тот же вопрос касается тебя.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort, and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
Yes, he's with March. But I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
No way. Brother Arlen's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
That might be a metaphor too far.
Brother Arlen runs like a horse and fights like a bear. I think that's a great metaphor.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all. He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down!
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
No, he didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Brother Arlen doesn't need a reason to improve himself. You don't understand him at all.
Brother Arlen is a fierce fighter with an eye for detail. If you don't understand his reason for doing things, maybe that's because you're too zoomed in.
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it. Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a mirror's reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job in order to understand it. Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror. If you want to find Arlan, just contact March.
Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure. I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about. Yeah, we need to find Arlen quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy, let's get going.
Давай.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
Так. Кого у нас Март?
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too. He was, but not anymore. He wanted to go investigating on his own, so I let him. He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing. But when he heard that, he said Mr. Don Hung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Вот со спины Арлана. Так.
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
Не знаю, какое это имеет дело к этим кристаллам.
The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse than I imagined. Mrs. Hinkle did say that.
A one-time enemy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Так, погодите-ка. Нужно же сломать было. Так.
Blade in flight!
This is our chance.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it. So, how many of my
Rules are made to be broken!
Where'd
just having fun. What about this?
Вот и наш дорогой Арлан.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
И ты его решил со спины рассмотреть?
I'm okay.
A strong adversary. Help me improve.
Милки, приветствую тебя, дружище. Приятного просмотра. Так.
Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Sampo Koski always takes care of his friend.
Naughty children nap time.
We're just having fun. Try this on for size. What about this?
Savor the vigor. Time for some sword play. Blade in flight.
We're just having fun.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Keep at it. Keep at it.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen,
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
Про тебя спрашивают, ранен ли
I'm
ты?
sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, You didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. He and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... this handwritten fan reply card. This is your handwriting, Arlen. No need to explain. This is Professor Capote's autograph, all right. But you can't hide your handwriting. The way you join your letters is no different to your childhood diary entries.
I did write this for Professor Capote.
You're head of the security department. You don't have anything to do with Professor Capote. Why did you suddenly start writing his reply cards for him, Don't go spilling the beans just yet. This evidence is a bit of a stretch. Do we have anything better?
Конечно, есть книжка.
This limited edition snapshot.
Ну фотки.
This was taken by a member of the Master Capote fan club less than 24 hours ago. In other words, you went to find Professor Capote today and stopped responding to messages in the same time window.
This is just...
No need to launch your defense. We haven't got to the core yet.
This evidence...
Следующая это кассета.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure!
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dunhung, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
Да, сейчас мы тебе все предъявим. Все по отдельности.
Ceiling tile. This, ceiling tile. You broke it.
Sorry. I'll get it fixed later.
Конечно, починишь.
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite. Breaking a ceiling tile like this shows how much pressure and anger you were carrying around.
This interpretation is sounding a little odd. Do we have any other evidence?
Ничего, в самый раз. Как говорится, на все ему предъявим.
This footprint. I bought these shoes for you. I remember the size and the design. This is undoubtedly your footprint. But I can tell a lot from the details. Such as, you used a lot of force. You had a lot of pressure, so you stomped really hard.
Oh, she can't even make things up anymore. You have more evidence, right?
Ничего. Каждая подойдет.
Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Peppy!
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
My lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
But Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, He asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Oh, Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop!
Хватит
Arlen,
перечить.
I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, and I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials. Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try. I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions. Right? That's right. Hey, this is supposed to be a happy moment. You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Holodisc with Peppy, please.
Вот и поговорили. Да пошел нахер с экспресса, блядь. Так, и аватарка Пеппи. И диск. Так. По итогу нам надо еще качаться. Но я думаю, таким темпом мы точно наверняка дойдем до 24-го и будем уже исследовать по главному сюжету. Так, спросите Химеку о сухой космической станции. Давай. Как говорится, выполним все, что у нас тут имеется, а потом уже все остальное.
It must be difficult for Asta. As soon as the Legion exits stage right, in comes the gossip. How does that saying go again? Greet enemies outside with a smile, greet enemies inside with a sword. Such is the Herda company culture. What do you mean? This is such an inconvenient situation. Are you thinking of getting involved? Well, while these rumors have nothing to do with us, they do concern the reputation of young Asta. And turning a blind eye is not the way of the nameless. Solving a matter like this won't be difficult. Predictably, the crowd cares more about the drama than the facts. Stopping the rumors from brewing is more important right now than laying out the truth. And it's better to unearth the source of the rumors directly than to painstakingly try to refute them one by one. No, that's not what I meant. I have a friend. They say there isn't a single piece of station gossip she doesn't know about. First of all, it's not me. Secondly, I don't make friends just for the sake of gossip. It's just that my friend is pretty amazing, and I think you might be able to extract some information from her. Let's see. Right now, she's probably slacking off somewhere outside the department. I don't know her real name, but she calls herself Gossip Monger.
Ты меня знаешь. Так, заодно давай-ка это пластинку ставим. Что у нас там за ним? Так. А вот так давай. Трек себе вуф.
This place could do with some iris scanners. Wouldn't want unregistered. I remember Lady Asta commissioned some... Oh, sorry. I was thinking... I'm sure you guys need... In addition to visitor recognition... Of course. Anyway, I'm not as knowledgeable as... Huh? I've been so focused. Thanks for your advice.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Так, что там Гер? А, опять? А нет Гер-то. Так, где есть что? Так, вот рецепт давай вот. Ну и заодно ты. Не апдейтил самый. Реликвии.
I can't see anyone slacking off. Maybe Gossip Monger isn't around? The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Have you heard anything from Gossip Monger? Is the lead researcher really that corrupt? Who exactly is this whistleblower?
Hey, aren't you off work today?
I couldn't not come in after checking my phone. Days off aren't as juicy as gossip.
Ah, well, too bad. I haven't seen gossip manga this morning. You should rest up and wait for more news.
Oh, you're right.
Why are you still here? Didn't your department call you to prepare for the emergency operation?
No. I just sneaked out for a little while. What are the odds?
I got a group message 2 minutes ago saying that something's happened in the Special Purpose Lab. Somebody's trapped. The security department's blocked off the area around the entrance.
The Special Purpose Lab? Then wouldn't Pamela, I mean, Gossipmonger, be...
Most likely. No wonder she's not here right now.
The walkways around the Special Purpose Lab have been temporarily closed off. Please keep your distance. I'm afraid this is a live situation. It's too dangerous. Wait. Brother Arlen told me about you. If you insist on going, then I wish you the best of luck.
Поехали.
You're Brother Arlen's friend. Pamela? Let me check. I remember her name was on the rescuer list. Did Arlen ask you to investigate? Great. I've made some new discoveries. Did you see it? Look, it seems like the rumors about the station are true. There are Stellaron traces here.
Good luck figuring that out. All I know is that monsters have destroyed the power supply installations here. The elevator is out of commission, so the people stuck on the floor below can't make it up.
Maybe you can help us restart the central elevator?
There are plenty of backup power sources in the storage zone. Right opposite, if I remember right.
As soon as we can restart the power supply, we can get this elevator working and rescue everyone.
Окей, погнали. Так, резервные батареи. Тихо, тихо, тихо.
Shift the balance. Blade in flight!
We're just having fun. What about this?
Savor the vigor of
Так, интегрей, конечно, закрыт.
So, how many of my moves strike with heart?
We're just having fun.
Let's go.
Victory by the blade.
Секундочку.
A bright edge that can cut jade, and the stars shift within it.
Так, всё. Тихо, 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 погоди, мужик, погоди, погоди. Опа! Не успел.
Time for some swordplay. Ha!
Sampo Koski always takes.
Let's make it quick.
What about this?
That'll take nap time.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I owe you one.
Blade in flight!
Try this on for size.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Так и последний резервный батарей остался. Подходи. Оба! Вот, чтоб сразу же двоих вынести.
So, how many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart!
That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape.
Time for some sword play!
What about this?
So, how many of my moves can you block?
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Rules are made to be broken!
Blade in flight!
Let's go.
Вот так-то.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Keep at it.
Well, did you find the backup power source?
Нашел.
Thank goodness you're here. Give me a moment. I'll give the elevator a little shake up. All right, you can use it now. Be safe.
Давай. Первый этаж.
Help! Somebody help! Wait, the elevator is here.
We lost sight of Pamela. There's a terrifying monster over there. We didn't dare to go over on our own. Please save her. We'll take the elevator up.
Please!
Да, сейчас спасем. Так. Так-то.
This is our chance.
Naughty children nap time.
Time for some sword play! Strike with heart!
How you gonna win if you don't take any risk?
Oh, holy mackerel, you scared the stars out of me. You took your time. That's right. I'm the one you're looking for. Of course. Not only did I know you were coming, but I also know why. You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritor Group is, don't you? Fans of Madame Herta. They call themselves the Heritors.
I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want the scoop, you have to pay the price. Don't worry, the price is a fair one. Why would I make it difficult for you? I don't have any particular hobbies. I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention admiring of a certain scientist. And now here you are, vanquishing monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the Astral Express. How fortunate. As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty, brains, the epitome of a graceful and gentle scientist. Can you help me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko smiling? Please? Make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance. That 1,000,000-volt smile.
Все понятно. Девица, которая любит Химеку.
I appreciate young, brave, talented people like yourself. A superbly beautiful, dazzling, electrifying portrait shot of Himiko in exchange for the secret behind Richard Know-It-All. Send the picture over when you have it. I'm always fair when it comes to haggling.
Так, все, шляпа. Ну и это тут как тут.
Did you find Gossipmonger? What did she say?
Во всяком случае сказал, что у вас, возможно, были ножницы.
I knew she was weird. There are many types of friend. She's the type you can only stay friends with if you never meet her. It's okay. It's just a picture. I don't mind. Go ahead.
Давай. Так, давай поближе, поближе. Она прям это любит. Серьезно? А, ну то есть надо вот так вот. Блин, да слишком резко. Стой нафиг. Как тут-то... Ладно, вот так вот.
Let me see. Hey, you're pretty good.
Я хотел прям в упор, чтобы рожа прям была видна. Только голова и все.
Why do you sound so nervous all of a sudden? Suspicious.
I didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you say you were really busy?
I am. The Legion has only just retreated. The station is in absolute shambles. Now any progress in rebuilding things has been ruined by the reappearance of the Fragmentum.
Oh. An active Stellaron is rarely a cause for celebration. What did Herta say about the Fragmentum's appearance?
You know what she's like. It's like nothing's happened. She's just sitting back and giving orders. If there's time later, I want to talk to you both in more detail about this. You're the Fragmentum experts, after all.
Anytime.
I need to go. Someone's taken my family encryption key. You know, the one I used to withdraw my allowance? I need to get to the bottom of it.
That that might be the whistleblower's so-called evidence. Looks like you don't have much time to lose.
О, мужик с сундуком. Ну все, отлично. Так.
Doesn't fit gossipmonger's descriptions. She said, a young man with black-rimmed glasses and a slant doesn't fit gossipmonger's descriptions. She said, a young man with black-rimmed glasses and a...
And you are? And you are?
Зачем должен повторять? Я и первый раз понял.
Rumors? More like a formal complaint. So, you're here about the lead researcher's corruption. Anything for a good story, huh? I don't get it. You people live your lives for gossip. Wouldn't it be better to apply that drive to your research? Madame Herta would be delighted to see everyone working so hard. Who do you think you are? The space station's next lead researcher? Please. Only upstanding and intelligent people like myself are worthy of such a position. You gossipers need to figure out your place in the hierarchy. You want the scoop? Fine. I backed it all up anyway. Here, take it. And let it be known that I, Richard Know-It-All, do not spread rumors.
Grape Games, приветствую тебя, дружище. Приятного просмотра.
This is the receipt. See the title on this purchase order? That's what I call substantive evidence. Of course it is. If I had any doubt, I'd have kept it quiet. I picked it up a few days ago when I was collecting a package. I saw a few receipts requiring the lead researcher's signature. The security department's head honcho, Arlen, he left pretty quickly when he saw him. We all know he's on her side anyway. So I had a peek, and whoa, she's buying equipment for the space station under her own name. I've got her now. Jeez, do I really have to break it down for you? The space station has its own financial procedures. As long as the purchase is for the space station, no matter how big or small, it has to go through the organizational account using the station's allocated funds. The payer here is her private account. She's totally embezzling station funds for herself. I'm so disappointed, so hurt. She looks like a sweet enough girl, but not only did she fail to repay Madame Herta for promoting her, she even stooped to this. I was so angry I was shaking. I broke out in a cold sweat. that amount of money? Herself? Who do you think she is? Fleming's daughter? Anyway, now you know everything, so leave me alone. I still need to write a report about this for Madame Hertha.
Seems like it's all just a scare.
Так. Жить Асти.
You can't waste money like this.
This isn't wasting money. The IPC's budget is so stringent and, the process takes so long. By the time my application would have gone through, too much time would have been wasted. Do you know how much hardware was destroyed when the Legion attacked? And how many cables are currently out of order on the station? How is it my fault when I'm spending my own money to solve everyone else's problems? Give my encryption key back.
I won't.
You. Who gave you the right to tell me what to do with my money?
You did.
Well, I might have done that, but this doesn't count as wasting money.
How is it not wasting money? We lost that finding device you bought during the Legion's invasion. All you had to do was check the inventory, and we could have replaced it. Why did you make a new order? And that Star Knot fleet from the last time?
I did make an order, but it didn't go through. I was just trying to improve security measures to make sure attacks like this don't happen again. If the money wasn't spent, then it doesn't count. Anyway, are you here for something? Please, tell me why you're here. So, you think Richard was the one who stole my encryption key. So, he was the one who started the rumors. Huh. That fits.
It feels like she's not surprised.
I'll deal with that immediately. Please don't worry, Miss Asta.
Yeah, go. Wait! Leave the encryption key here.
That's a separate issue. We'll talk about the encryption key later.
How can you...
Не дают ей тратить деньги. О, пластик, раб наоборот на экспрессе. И еще пластинка. Дайся кто. Я догадываюсь, что нам до сих пор не хватает опыта. Окей, что дальше? Вселенная. И чувства. Ну все, погнали. Так, далее. Написано, что ты меня знаешь. Ну вот. Стоило догадаться. Это не особо такие вот интересные задания. Поэтому просто их буду проскипывать через диалог. Если что, можете запаузить и прочесть все это дело.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Окей, далее. Далее сюда. Так, по-моему, ты не ошибаешься, там нужно в терминале копаться. И там нужно примерно несколько дней туда заходить. Так.
We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
How about this? Rules are made to be broken. You outstage your welcome.
You're in bad shape.
Yeah, victory by the blink.
Тут мы вроде как по сундуку будем получать.
Cool.
По сундуку. Так, смотри, еще запись. Ну, тут, по-моему, надо то ли 3 дня, по-моему, выполнять этот квест, то ли 4. Ну да, завтра. То есть нужно именно реальных дней. То есть заходить же нет типа обмотки времени. Так, у нас немного осталось по уровню. Так, что у нас тут еще есть? Зона поддержка. Сотрудник отдела безопасности, чтобы узнать подробности. А, ну это про этих. Я не помню, насколько он длинный, но, блин. Так. Давай. Там, по-моему, про какого-то деда. Парадокс. Здесь больше дают. Так. Ну да, про этого дурачка. Ой. Короче, я просто проскипаю эти квесты. Реально. Так, что тут найдите, что-то там. Так. По-моему, там еще что-то есть. Так. О, тут есть вот это боевка. А там мы опыта не получаем, и только не фри, так что не. Это можно вычеркнуть. Это можно как-нибудь потом сделать. Так. Так. Это чешуйство не открывал разве? По-моему, открывал. Так. Так. Звук такой прикольный, когда он бегает по силовому барьеру. Видите? Слушайте запись. Столица. Скачать просмотр. Нет, надо ее изучать. Окей. Давай каждую изучим. Да, очень интересно. Далее. Настоящее время. Все, выяснить причину.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Соврем. Так, ну все. Так, я в принципе знаю, как там еще ускорить опыт. Сколько у нас это? О, пойдем уже книжки себе сделаем. Почему бы и нет? Так. Мне щитки нет. Пока мы обменивать не будем. Так, прямо снега. Потому что мне тоже не открыто. Давай-ка пойдем откроем. Сюда. Так, 50. Поехали.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
How many can you block?
Here is thunder.
Time. Show no mercy.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Time for swordplay.
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder.
Show no mercy.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
How many can you block?
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder.
Show no mercy.
Time for swordplay.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
How many can you block?
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder.
Show no mercy.
Time for sword.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder.
Show no mercy.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
How many can you block?
Show no mercy.
Спидран по... Спидран, чтобы быстрее самому солить. Это спидран вышел какой-то. Ладно, в любом случае все, 24-й. Можно теперь идти проходить основную сюжетку. Все, теперь переходим к главной сути всего стрима. Основная сюжетная линия, по которой мы, блядь, долго не могли продолжить. Что у нас
Wonder
хотя
if
бы
I'll
опыт
discover
есть.
any rare swords.
Так, что-то есть.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out?
Погнали.
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
Уже практически 2 часа уже стрим идет, а мы только сейчас начали основной сюжет. Вот такие вот дела.
Mother, I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld? Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cacolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, Mother. I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
What?
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother?
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
We're finally back. forgot what fresh air tasted like.
No.
Where's Sampo?
Вот именно где он?
Nope. Next question. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
Конечно, вот тут ищут.
The bro or the sis? If you're talking about Japard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So, you think we should avoid Japard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little... new. The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. It might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Branya.
Сколько опыта мы там получили? Нормально получили. Надо было изначально идти опыт фармить. Тогда бы мы сразу же 24-й взяли и не тянули бы со стримом. Ну, ладно, сейчас воспользуемся этим моментом стола. Мелочь, ты же не против, что мы используем твоего персонажа для того, чтобы себе опыт прокачать?
I remember the three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city?
Да, вот один, еще один. Там еще парочка стояли. А вон еще и еще. Один вот уже на нас смотрит. Вообще не даемся.
You'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Branya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Валяй.
Perhaps I should do it. Or we'll still be here tomorrow.
И зря отказался, блин. А мне вот рассказывает. Все-таки едет.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Branya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Branya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
Извиняюсь.
Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Kokolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure. Yes, I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Kokolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with. Yes, that's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great! Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
Да готовы. Лишь бы опять слюна, блин. Слюной не поддавиться.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
Pard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Я могу сказать, что наконец-то превьюшка данного стрима оправдывает появление гепарда, блять. А то второй раз на предыдущем стриме я зря ее поставил. Надеюсь, что я уже на предыдущем стриме доберусь до запретной зоны, блять. А в итоге ранг мне преградил это делать. Теперь хоть превьюшка оправдывает его появление.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not! How dare you! What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Hey! Wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask. What crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Kokolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
coast is clear. You can come out now.
Хорошо так отсиделись.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klipoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
I was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Cocolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Так, окей. Прежде чем как пойдем, надо немножечко раскачать свои реликвии. Так. Вот это давай накинем. Накинем того, что у нас хотя бы имеется. Крит шанс тут кстати хорошо. Так, обуви нет. Хреново, что у нас ничего практически нема. Так, давай еще чуть накинем. Ну, давай пока на сэмпу накинем шляпу. Квантовый не вижу смысла одевать. Ну, если только чисто так, на похер одеть. У нас больше ничего из фиолок нету. Ну да. Так, ну. Посмотрим, насколько мне там хватит опыта. Не слишком до хера. Опыт не резиновый. Так. Сейчас вльем то, что не жалко. Ну вот это вот не жалко. Зачем? Ну, до 5-го апну и все. Я много тратить не буду. Опыта не так много. А он может пригодиться. Поэтому будь что будет, как говорится. Что по конусам? 20-й, 20-й. Че, это... У меня вообще есть конус для Натахи? По-моему, нет. Да, его нет. Ну давай вот это тогда апнем. На 20-х хотя бы. Все. Ну, как-то вот так, в общем. Посмотрим, что с этого выйдет.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Come around and have a look.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Oh, they've jacked up security all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
Так, еще давайте кое-что проверим. Что по возвышению? Ага, только второго нам надо. Так. Я вот как думаю. Не апнуть нам Асту. Все-таки она нам может пригодиться. Так, насчет Марсеем. Не знаю, может тоже пригодится. Сервал. Все сервал не знаем. Давай тоже апнем тех, которые, ну, в целом нам могут пригодиться. Так, давай начнем с Аста. Я-то знаю, какие у нас там враги будут встречаться. Хотя давай вот так сделаем. Похер на зеленый опыт. Все. Потом, если что, распределим.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Ha! Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you going to be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Зря отказался. Зря ты отказался, дружище.
I'm aware that there are those among you who see the reserve units as a vacation. But let me set one thing straight. You are gravely mistaken. This is the restricted zone. The fragmentum before you conceals monsters that watch your every move. Behind us, we have a band of conspirators that have infiltrated the city. The situation is critical. The lazy and undisciplined among you will lose your lives to the forces surrounding us. As such, starting from today, we will be adding 200 bench presses and 30 extra minutes of one-arm planks to our daily drill. Is that clear? Yes, sir.
Ну, это отлично.
See, that was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
Здорово, вас.
I don't want people to see me that way.
Рад тебя видеть, дружище.
I'm doing
Приятного
this for
просмотра.
you. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth. It's a place too cold to bear, covered in snow and ice. The guys doing the scientific research don't have time to worry about the surroundings. The restricted zone front line is on the other side of the gear bridge. It's an endless fragmentum with a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air.
Дела, да нормально. Сюжетку прохожу. Только сейчас начал ее проходить. Только сейчас. До этого, блин, испытывал проблему нехватки опыта. И только сейчас я принялся ее проходить. А до этого сейчас тупо оставшиеся часы я тупо пытался поднять опыт. И надо было просто пойти пофармить опыт, блин. Взять по одного прокачанного перса и все. И вот тебе 24-й. Так бы много времени не тратил.
If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Exactly. We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Landau.
Так многие всегда почему-то долго поднимают ранг. Ну да. Так. А вот робот. И чисто я понял все сразу, и ограничений вообще не было. Но вот я когда первый раз проходил, я ограничений вообще не испытывал. Если что, я это прохожу именно на втором акте. Если что, мой первый акт находится на Азии. Поэтому у меня там на основе уже все пройдено. Вот этот второй акт на Европе я использую чисто для прохождения. Поэтому тут я имею испытываю проблемы с опытом. Потому что я не особо активно играю.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear bridge should have a similar terminal.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong... Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals.
Я все прошел, а дальше лень качать второй. Хотя он и есть как... И качался. Вот мне со вторым вот лень... Выше... Со вторым лень возиться. А с основным аккаунтом я сейчас занимаюсь прокачкой персов. Я тебе даже больше скажу, у меня даже вайфа там появилась. Это Silver Wolf. Выбил ее на 50-й крутке с 100% гаратом. И еще и конус на нее забрал с 1 десятки. Вот это я вообще тогда охуел. И Silver Wolf забрал, и еще и конус на нее в придачу. Все, вайфа есть, который можно тащить весь контент.
I was just thinking that. We can't rule it out. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or to prevent deserters from escaping. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
И Галансет там вообще не везло с крутками. 200 круток и максимум 2 лики. А второй акт, который стал основой, там всегда гарант на 20 круток лего падало. Мне, кстати, один раз произошло, что на стандартном мне 2 лиги упало. По-моему, это был вот этот чудак, который этот... Пацаненок, который криомечник какой-то, ледяной, короче. Это... Короче, мелкий сосунок генерала. И конус на гепарда, которого у меня нет. Зелье бронится 1, генерал 3 конуса на хоту. Все по 20 путов выпадало. А вот Silver Wolf 150 круток отняла. Еле выбил. Мне больше на нее повезло. На 50-й крутке выбил. Зелье мне вообще не повезло. Вместо нее мне досталось это... Байлу или как там это лолиха, которая электрическая, который хилит отряд. Вот она мне выпала вместо зелья.
Bronya was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
Цицы местного разлива. Да-да, можно сказать, не выпало чичи. Местного производства. которая действительно оказалась полезной. То, что если кто-то умирает, она спокойно его воскрешает. Потому что с Чичи это работает только на C6. А вот с ней вот все проще. Один раз кто-то умер, она его сразу воскрешает. Все. Считай, не заменила на Таху.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
Барбара C6. Ну или Барбара C6.
What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals. That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Да, и обсуждать все это дело надо прям прямо перед ним. Рядом с ним, я бы сказал.
Yo, evening soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Да. Странник, который слышал, но я типа не слышал. Да, вот именно так. Только что прям все это обсуждали, прям мы рядом с ним, а он этого не слышал. Вот даже видно, что у него это глаза закрыты, уши прикрыты. Да, он этого не слышал.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Спецоперация года, как охранник. Вот именно. Так. Ну что, сейчас у нас Махач будет.
Serval, this Dunn, do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him. Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool!
Pleased to meet you.
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Чё пиздишь своему начальнику, а? Охренел вообще. Начальнику своему пиздишь.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again?
Серьезная охрана, да.
My keyboard guy is
Серьезнее
pretty good,
некуда.
but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
Кто когда мылся рассказывать другим, да.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out? Anything wrong done?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Uh-huh. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Не дурак.
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
Сразу подозревал, включил.
You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done. This concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world.
Следователя. Да.
Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Следовательный рок-н-ролльщик. Сейчас мы ему устроим месиво.
A strong adversary. Help me improve. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Let's go.
You're in bad shape.
A one-time.
Stay close. Not a step back.
Так, здесь пробьем. Спасибо.
Rules are made to be broken.
Спасибо, что накопил мне ульту. Спасибо тебе.
Time. Savor the vigor of it.
Serval? Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though.
Нам дал ульту и умер. Гений. Да?
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention.
Ну хотя он не умер, он же без сознания. Просто по роже дали битой.
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy.
До капитана дошел.
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela.
Так.
Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Someone there, someone there. Stop right there, see?
Опа! Смачно бахнули.
A one-time enemy. Ha!
Sampo Koski always.
What about this?
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
Strike with heart.
Все в одного влетело.
Nap time.
So, how many of my moves can you? Ha!
Ну, нормально.
Blade in flight.
We're just having fun.
О, нормально.
This is our chance.
И еще так добавим. Ну и чтоб не бегать туда-сюда. Заодно попытаемся.
A delicate operation.
Так. Ну, в целом, вальнуть-то мы его вольнем.
Shift the balance. Practice is over. Swords descend.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
A one-time strike with heart.
We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
Отлично.
Victory by the blade.
Бам!
We're just having fun.
Try this on for size.
Let's go.
How's this?
That'll take me. Savor the vigor of life. I'm okay.
Черт, еще и роботы стал.
Just a scratch.
We're just having fun.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Тихо. Так. Я не смотрел на информацию противника и иду сразу убивать. Ну вот. А я вот смотрю, чтобы знать, на что мне готовиться. Какой стихийкой выгоднее будет ударить. Вот. Льдом выгоднее будет ударить. Оба!
Blade in flight.
We're just having fun.
Try this on for size.
Rules are made to be broken!
Так, один в итоге уцелел. Чисто Сильвер Вулф. Пофиг на стихию, я вас ослаблю. Ну да, вот Сильвер Вулф можно вообще не смотреть стихийку. Ешка один раз бахнул и все снял.
You're in bad shape.
Так.
What are you waiting for?
А вот здесь
The
сэмпл
customer is
годится.
king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
A one-time end. Victory by the blade.
Так, сейчас бы нам еще это восполнить. Да. КПшку. Так, еще робот есть. Вот там один. Нет. Ты куда кинул, идиот? Куда ты бомбу кинул? Я в робота тебе кину, ты его куда-то туда кинул. К стражникам кинул, блядь, которые там даже находятся. Идиот, блядь. Сука.
This is our chance.
Идиот, сэмпл.
Savor the vigor of life.
So, how many of my
Стражник, почему я не он? Да-да-да. Вот именно прям на этих вот и кинули, блядь. Вот там сундук. Так, блядь. Так. Не-не-не. Хрен вам дам походить. Так. Вот так.
Time for some sword play. Blade in flight.
Sounds like more business, huh?
How about this?
Nap time.
So, how many of my moves? Ha!
Отпинали немножко за бомбу. Так. Так не работает. Окей.
We're in.
Oh, it's open! Oh, thank you, Dun!
Центр снабжения.
Need some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system. Not that. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs! Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
Наш сейчас план расхерачить этого робота.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
Нашла сравнение со Сварогом, блядь. Сварог будет посильнее. Да, и все в него прилетело. Давай, ускорим.
Help me improve. Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
We're just having fun.
Хо-хо, Зелье любит таких жирненьких. Да. Зелье больше по жирненьким мужичкам.
And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while. Sounds like more business knocking.
И по итогу только один уцелевший робот.
Let's go.
Так. Наверное, тут надо было Асту взять. Ну, ладно. С чем пошли, с тем пошли.
I owe you one.
Blade in flight.
Sampo Koski always.
Batter up.
You're in bad shape.
We're just having fun. Try this on for size.
Rules are made to be broken.
Так, ну давай. Бам!
Let's make it quick.
Savor the vigor of it.
Blade in flight.
Ну, хоть до прыжков не добрался.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on, come on! 40%. 65%. 85%. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move.
Роб что-то выпендривается, прям рычит, а в итоге ему раз пробивает уязвимости и убивает. Это больше похоже на это. Роб прям воспламенялся, как танкист. То, что, блядь, его пробивает постоянно, он горит. Так говорят танкисты.
I've probably got a 30% chance, or less.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Есть пробитие, да?
My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Jafard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Сначала туда сгоняем, прежде чем прийти по основной цели. Там, по сути, тоже сундук есть. Вроде как. Да, есть. Нельзя сходить. А так хреново, что под эту дверь мы так и не узнаем, что находится. Потому что там тупо ничего нету. Вот и наш гепард.
Serval.
Куда же без сундуков? Сундуксов, да. Куда же без сундуксов?
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet... Step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just... Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within.
Как всегда, брат дуболом. Типично для игр. Ну да. Братишка показывает свое высокомерие.
Cocolia's afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge. That the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all.
Хоть он, по сути, является младшим братом.
Whether you believe it or not is
Все
up
равно
to you.
постарше его.
Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Да и не всегда заканчивались дракой. Все старшенькая, умненькая, лучшая. Ну да. Мне, по-моему, на основе она, по-моему, где-то C5, по-моему, она у меня. Ну и что-то правильнее сказать E5. Тут же это эндолы, как там называется, вместо созвездия. В этой игре главное убивать. В этой игре главное убивать. Да-да. Здесь главное убивать. По итогу у нас будет только бейсболист тащить. Так.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king,
well, да-да.
You gotta make it worth my while.
Знаешь, правильно называть Е5. Не сервал. Е5 сервал. Звучит как название какого-то танка. Е5. Хотя я и не разбираюсь в танках. Тут не доводилось не играть. Мне глаз Сидверу Аста Е6 и ты почти Е6. Вау. Так.
Sounds like more business knocking.
Это набьем-ка на ульту. Отлично. Там есть танк Е50, Е25. Да-да-да, вот про такое что-то слышал. Про Е25. Оба! Одного пробил. Почти пробил. О, давай. Натаха в студию. Отлично.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Тут мы сейчас пробьем.
Try this on for size.
Так-то. Так. А так-то.
Savor the vigor of it. Time for some sword strike with heart.
Sampo Koski always takes care of his. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Я вообще без хилев играю. Мне очень нравится. Я пытался без хилев играть. До этого играл только смарт щит. Играл только смарт. Только от щитов. Щиты выживал. А потом подумал, не, надо хилера. А то у меня что-то постоянно. Кто-то постоянно умирает.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
So, how many of my moves?
On my command. For glory.
Let's make it quick.
Вау. Нет, не пробил. Ну, сейчас пробьем. И второго пробитие сделаем.
Time for a shot.
Так. Я без щитов хилю. Бронету взяли и нет ухода противника вообще. Всегда пробиваю. Понял? В моем случае у меня было такое, что когда я играл именно. О, кажется, у нас этот сэмпл лёг. Так вот, я играл именно, когда у меня был момент, когда вот вообще противник не давал ход. Но это только во время прокачки. Это игра с Химекой и Гертой. Просто было такое, когда бьет Химека и следом еще и Герта. А у Химед это такая пассивка, типа 3 щита пробил, и она еще вдобавочно бьет. Вот. И так такое было, что они просто ходили безостановочно. Что противник даже по ходу не мог сделать. А, все, пробили. А я уже хотел ультовать. Сэм слишком часто подкатывал, что умер, да?
Knows how to put up a fight.
Мне так
I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Branya.
Все, будешь доходить до какой? Ну, посмотрим, может даже и дойдем до нее. Ну, наверное, дойдем до Коколи, попробуем ее вальнуть. Ну и, в принципе, чё, финалочку сражения с ней оставлю уж на следующий стрим тогда уж.
Lady Branya?
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Branya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
Значит, тут прикольно, особенно музыка. Да, музон здесь реально классный. Музон здесь шо надо.
For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Branya for your own ends, I swear by Klepoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Уже практически 25-й. Так. Так, сэмпл у нас лег, надо его поднять. Сейчас, секунду. Сэмпл, вставай, заебал валяться.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds? Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
За бронь, естественно.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves!
Strike with heart!
We're just having fun. Rules are made to be broken.
Так-то.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
You're in bad shape.
A one-time enemy. Ha!
Sounds like more business knocking. Try this on for size.
How many of them are there?
The more the merrier. These guys are nothing. And hold the line.
Так, давай-ка лучше ультанем, чтобы это... Не зря
For
умер.
me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Да, все. Хотя бы ульта не зря ушла.
Rules are made to be broken.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to!
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and Oh, it's so close. But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening. Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Urela 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Ну, говорю, вот, верующие. Верующие.
Is this the fragmentum Gepard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance. Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Так, ну все, сэмпл снова поднялся. Вижу того, кого, возможно, придется прибить, либо нас прибьют.
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the Fragmentum.
This is Bronya's. Right. She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the Fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Ага. Изысканный снежный шар. Ну-ка, что тут расскажешь интересного?
Still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old-world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
No.
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
Молча взяли и прошли.
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However... There's no other way.
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Погнали. Так, надеюсь, сэмпл у нас тут не ляжет опять-таки.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
Я видел совсем другое. Так.
Blade in flight!
We're just having fun.
Let's go.
How about this?
Savor the vigor of life.
Victory by the blade.
Just a scratch.
So, how many of my moves can you both strike with heart?
We're just having fun.
That'll nap time.
Time for some swordplay. Blade in flight! Impressive!
Sampo Koski always
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Так, ну там не жесткий. Жесткий. Так. Ну давай готовиться.
Shift the balance.
Усиление раз. Ты заколебал промахиваться. Так.
Keep at it.
Отхилим все два. Что у него там за чемодан есть? Ветряной это явно на тех, кто рядом. Так, тихо. И давай-ка бахнем. Вот так вот еще. И да, ясно, что удар был в молоко. Ладно.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Hey, watch the face.
Blade and flight.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Let's make it quick.
Naughty child. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can breathe easy again. Impressive. Strike with heart.
More business, eh?
Больно, зараза.
I owe you one.
Rules are made to be broken.
We're just having fun.
Naughty child. That's better.
I can breathe easy again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I owe you one.
Blade and flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Let's go.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
We're just having fun.
Let's make it quick.
How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Savor the vigor of life.
Ну что, последний удар? Надеюсь.
Try this on for size.
Да. Готов.
If there's
И
medicine,
25-й
it'll
взяли.
come in handy.
Так. Ну, выгоднее будет ударить.
Let's make it quick.
What about this?
Nap time.
How many of my moves can you...
Let's go.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Второй есть, еще 2 осталось.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Так. Хоть нам против часов крутить надо. Ага, готово. Да, самое главное, надо же еще это посмотреть. Угу, пассив, я уже в курсе. Так. А, ну вот, собственно, вот, формёшка артефактов. Ага, все. На самом деле нужны легендарные арты фармить. Я вроде как на своем ранге уже могу их фармить на основе. Так.
Time for some swordplay.
We're just having fun. How about this?
Savor the vigor of life.
Вообще не фарми арты. Ты без артов бегаешь? Или ты пока что не начал ими заниматься? Я пока тоже не начал заниматься. Пока занимаюсь только прокачкой следов. Ну и тем, чтобы апнуть персонажей до 60 уровня. Я пока только апнул Сильвервулф.
Victory by the blade.
Чем там светит? О, 10 круток как раз таки есть. Отлично. Можно сейчас это, круточку сделать. Так, нет, не на Сильвервулф. Здесь я ее не убиваю. Здесь я буду гробовщика ждать. 5 патронок, и я одеваю золотые арты, которые падают с боссов. Этого хватает. Вау. Так, здесь сколько откручено? 31. Ну, получается, 41. Опа! Опа, 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 опа! Что же это может быть? Это же легендарка! Да ну нафиг, ну-ка. Сука, серьезно? 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 Нахрен мне этот конус, когда у меня нету химеки? Мне ее на основу надо! На основу этот конус, блять, а не сюда! А ему сейчас еще и вторая лига прилетит. Вот так. Ну-ка, будет вторая лига? Мне кажется, нет. Нет. Спасибо за конус, спасибо. Очень, очень полезный конус. Так. Так. 14. Вот. Чтоб ровно все было. Так. Сейчас еще кое-что хочу проверить. Так, 41. Ну давай я одну за нефрит куплю, чтобы уж это... Чтобы уж там уж десятку докрутить. Вот, чтобы ровно было 50. Намек на химека? Возможно. Так. Ну я буду, короче, скипать. Ага. Ага. О! Это ведь серьезно! Какой нахер гепард? Серьезно? Вы меня закидываете конусами, блядь, а не персонажами? Вы что, смеетесь, что ли? Еще один, блядь, который у меня ни хрена нету, блядь. Если что, у меня конус гепарда есть еще и на основе, теперь еще и здесь. А, ну, может быть, персонажа дойдите, ёпт. Намек на гепарда, да. Еще и намек на гепарда. Сука. Давайте еще одну легу, давайте. Накидывайте еще. Давайте за каждую десятку легу. Все, пропуска закончились. Сука. Сколько тебе легендарок? Здесь у меня всего, сейчас скажу. Здесь у меня из лег только один персонаж, а из конусов выходит 2. Вот, а если считать про основу, сейчас скажу примерно. Так, где там база данных персонажа. Вот на основе у меня есть Химека. Так, вот Химека есть, Байлу есть и Сильвервулф. Из конусов у меня только вот конус на Сильвервулф есть и опять-таки конус на Гепарда, который у меня ни хрена нету. А, стоп, мне еще... А, так, погоди. А, вот еще этот чудик у меня есть на основе. Тебе 2 не падало? Мне падало, кстати. Стандарта на основе. Мне выпал тогда вот этот челик и конус на Гепарда. Мне причем падало 2 лиги. Я даже удивляюсь тому, что мне здесь как-то на лиге больше везет, чем в Геншине. Так, ну все, С3. Натаха. Больше не падало там? Не, больше не падало. Так, ладно.
Success! Another mechanism shut down.
I want to ask you a question. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Danger approaches.
Well? This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Branya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Так, последний остался. Так, давай-ка мы тут дверь откроем.
Is this right?
If you want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
Так. Так. Готово. Так. Огонька бы. Так. Погоди. Да куда ты бежишь, дурак? Давай-ка лучше шасту подготовим. Что у нас есть? Ну, вот это давай экипируем. Че еще? Ну, ладно, пускай вот солянка какая-нибудь выйдет. ХП. А и ХП вообще зачем? А, похер, пускай синий будет. И... скорость. Так, погоди, давай-ка вот так сделаем. О. Обменяюсь. В обмен, короче. Все, ему все атаки и скорость. И же просто скорость надо. Так. Ну это пятерки давай апнем. Тут давай еще одну. Все равно, когда им эти арты потом сольются на легендарные. Так, погоди-ка. Так, тебя убираем, нас тут добавляем. Так. Ну и Сэмпо нам тоже нужен. Ладно, давай вот так сделаем. А теперь погнали.
Scared yet?
We're just having fun. Try this on for size.
Ну, как все грамотно спланировал.
Naughty, you're in bad shape.
Stars will always remember us.
Ну прям у обрыва прям таки стоит. Как он еще не упал. Все, отлично.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's...
Are these echoes too?
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron. And all of them have been wrong, Mother.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride, others out of human short-sightedness. Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars. To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipoth, the preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The preservation. Has the preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. Oh, you will hear the real voice of magnificence, Branya. Then you will understand my choice.
Понятненько. Ничего не упустили? И ничего. Так, вот против этой твари я не помню, что там у нее там уязвимость и все такое. Че, ачивку? А, вау, якорь.
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been silver meat. Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
Ну-ка, что они там... Так, ветер. Ну все, Аста, отдыхать. И вот этого с собой берем. Так. Оба.
Ouch. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Judgment is here. A strong adversary. Help me improve.
Окей, мы не будем тогда тебя атаковать. Я просто их приспешников убью.
Sounds like more business knocking.
Nap time.
Все.
Prayer won't help you.
I'm okay.
Time for some sword play. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Simple Koski always takes care of it.
For your sins.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken!
This is our chance.
I owe you one.
Just a scratch.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Ну, хоть этот не понял.
Think nothing of it.
хоть он на грани был.
I owe you one.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
What about this?
For your sins.
Savor the vigor of it.
A one-time strike with heart.
I blossom my way.
Вот так-то.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Bronya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here. That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
Так, да. Самое главное, сундук чуть не оставил. Так, вот что расскажете.
This is where the first guardian led the Silvermane guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of temporary respite. But the otherworldly legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy. When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron and made the first wish. As for what came later, you know as well as I.
So, the eternal freeze was a disaster brought about by a human wish?
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, and yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries. Even going so far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
It?
Oh, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron. Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter. Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
Так. Стим уже практически 3 часа 40 минут идет. Я считаю, что на этом можно, думаю, закончить. Уже и так долго идет он. Так что финалочку, я думаю, оставлю на следующий стрим. То и так уже более-менее достаточно я стримил. Так что на этом мы, пожалуй, собственно говоря, остановимся. Что ж, Лен, тебе спасибо за компанию. Ну, а на этом, собственно говоря, все. Так что всем спасибо за просмотр, дорогие друзья. С вами был Игорь. Ставьте лайк, комментируйте, подписывайтесь на канал. Увидимся с вами на следующем стриме. И всем пока-пока.
A bright edge that can cut jade, and the stars shift within it. A fine sword indeed.